All right, today we're going to dive into a piece of software that might just be the key to unlocking that game designer inside of you. We're talking about Card Engine, a tool that's all about turning your amazing card game ideas into a reality, no matter what your skill level is.
So let's just get right into it. Be honest. How many of you out there have this brilliant idea for a card game kind of rattling around in your head? A concept you just know would be a blast to play with your friends, maybe even take over the world.
But then you hit that wall. It's so common. You've got the rules figured out, the story, the stats, everything. But when it comes time to actually make the cards look good, you're stuck. And suddenly that gap between your vision and your drawing skills feels like a giant canyon, right?
Well, this is exactly where Card Engine comes into the picture. You can think of it as the bridge across that canyon. It's a toolkit built from the ground up to solve that exact problem for creators just like you. And this, right here, is its core promise. This one sentence just cuts right to the chase. It's all about getting rid of that artistic roadblock so you can stop worrying about drawing and start focusing on what you love, designing the game itself. Now, what's really cool about this is how accessible it is. Seriously, it doesn't matter if you've been prototyping games for years or if you're a total beginner with a fresh idea. The whole point is to help you get those ideas out of your brain and onto a physical, playable card.
So you might be wondering, how does it actually work? What's the process look like? Well, it's designed to be really straightforward, almost magical in a way. It's all about empowering you to just create. The whole workflow is broken down into just 4 simple steps. First, you pick a template to get started. Second, you bring in your own stuff, art, fonts, whatever. Third, you organize it all into a collection. And finally, number 4, you export your finished cards. It's a really clear path from that first spark of an idea to something you can actually hold. And this is where you see just how much creative control you get. You get hundreds of assets built right in, which is great, but the real magic, the drag and drop. Got your own art? Just drag it in. A specific font you love? Drag it in. And for you power users out there, the data's all stored in simple XML files. That means you can actually bulk edit your cards in a spreadsheet if you want. Total control. Okay, and check this out. This is a fantastic quality of life feature. The software automatically saves everything in the background. You don't even have to think about it. Accidentally delete a card you spent an hour on? No big deal. You just pull it out of the trash bin. It's designed to let you stay in that creative zone without stressing about losing your work. Okay, but let's be real here. No tool is perfect, especially right at launch. So to give you the whole story, let's take a look at a pretty balanced review. It's important to know what's great about it, but also what its current state is. So here's the breakdown. On the one hand, people see this as an incredible foundation. The potential is huge, especially if you're making something like a Magic the Gathering style game. But on the other hand, here's where it's at right now. It has a lighter feature set and about 24 templates. It's absolutely solid, for sure, but it's still growing. And I think this quote it captures the spirit of this thing perfectly. This isn't just some static product you buy off the shelf. It's an evolving project that has a ton of promise, and the community's support is seen as the key to helping it blossom into something even bigger and better. All right, so maybe you're thinking, okay, this sounds cool, I'm interested. What's the smartest way to get your hands on it and see if it's the right fit for your project? Let's talk strategy. First things first, keep an eye out for a sale. We saw that it was on sale for 15% off in the past. These kinds of discounts can pop up during big Steam sales or other events, so being a little patient could definitely save you some money. You've pretty much got 2 ways to go here. Buying it on Steam is super easy and convenient, especially if you like having all your games and software in one place. But if you're a bit of a deal hunter and you don't mind managing apps from different storefronts, you might find even better discounts on other official sites. It's totally up to you. But what if you're on the fence? You don't want to drop the cash without knowing for sure if it's right for you. Well, there is a brilliant, totally risk-free way to take this thing for a proper test drive, and that's by using Steam's refund policy. Here's the plan. It's super simple. 1, go ahead and purchase it on Steam. 2, use it. Really put it through its paces for under 2 hours. Make some cards, import your art, see how it feels. And 3, if you decide it's not for you for any reason at all, just request a refund. It's basically the ultimate try before you buy. All right, so we've talked about what Card Engine is, what it can do, and how you can get your hands on it. But now, let's turn the spotlight back where it belongs, on you and your creativity. And this is something I think is really, really important to know. This isn't a product from some huge faceless corporation. It's a passion project made by a single developer, a developer who actually listens to feedback from users.
So when you get this, you're not just buying a tool, you're supporting an independent creator, and you can even help shape where the project goes next.
And that really brings us to the final and most important question. With a tool like this designed to tear down those barriers and bring your vision to life, what incredible game is waiting inside of you? Your quest starts now.